Well, hi everybody. I have made it back home. I arrived back Monday early afternoon, and everybody got back with no incidents, with the exception of misplacing my water bottle somewhere in Indianapolis. I think no, Dallas, Texas. That's where I think it is. But coming back, we had a nice flight, a little bit of turbulence, and a nice drive back from the airport. So we did arrive on time. And I want to thank everybody for your well wishes and positive energy to help make sure that we did that we were able to go and safely enjoy our family time. So thank you very much, everybody. It is officially Wednesday today. Happy Wednesday to everybody. I hope you are having a good day. I have a little bit of personal news to share at the end if you didn't see yesterday's video. But we're going to get into some good stuff beforehand before I get started with that. I did want to point out this book here behind me. It's one I picked up at the Star Trek convention, written by one of the actors. If you have any children who feel a little out of place, grandkids who like a good story, this is a really good a good story. It's about his life coming here to this country when he was a child and what it was like not to quite fit in and how he found his voice. And yeah, it's a really nice book. So Freddie the Alien, co-authored by John Del Arco. I suggest you check it out. It's really cute, and I'm giving this to at least one of my grandsons. I think I meant to get two, and I only grabbed one. Two grandsons, different families. I need two. So I just wanted to let you know that. Again, really good book. And John Del Arco is a sweetheart and absolutely deserves some support with his hopes here. Uh, hi Jackie. Hi, Cynthia. And hi, Patricia. I have some news here for us all. Beer McCreary, he says, I'm deeply honored to be nominated for Television Composer of the Year from World Soundtrack Awards and Film Fest Agent for my work on The Lord of the Rings and The Ring of Power. Now, of course, Bear McCreary is also involved in Outlander, but I thought this was a bit of news for him. He always does an excellent job, and it doesn't surprise me that he's got a nomination for his music. He does a fantastic job putting stuff together. Let's see, got another picture here, I think. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, World Soundtrack Awards nominees. So he is nominated for the award. Really, really proud of him. Good job. Also, Sam Hewn says you can win a trip to Scotland. UK followers, this is for UK. If you pre-order my book, The Cocktail Diaries, on Waterstone by the 17th of September, you could be in with the chance of winning a trip for two to Scotland, a whiskey tasting, and a signed copy of the book. All pre-orders before the 17th of September are automatically entered. Head to the link in his bio for more details. I'll try to grab that and put that up, guys. But yeah, you can go to the Waterstones and order that and get your copy right when it comes out. Maybe win yourself a trip to Scotland. How cool is that? And I, of course, have my pre-order. Make sure you have yours. Sometimes you get a little something for ordering early. Also, My Peak Challenge and Sam Hewn shared this. Right back where it began, 10 years later, we returned to the original MPC roots to warm up for something big. The 8th annual Monroe Step Challenge starts September 1st. Are you in? We've talked about this every year I've been doing this, that this is something that you can be involved with no matter where you are. And it's a really cool way to kind of work together, support Sam, support your own health. It says pre-order your exclusive Monroe shirt now. 100% of proceeds go to Blood Cancer UK. I'm just going to refresh this so we can hear Sam from the beginning.
Here we are, where it all began, in a very dusty underground basement. 2015, NPC.
10 years ago, we looked a lot younger.
Not much has changed. Yeah. Maybe a bit more sweat, a bit less hair. Well, he's still extremely hairy, definitely very sweaty. To our peakers, to all of you, thank you for all your help and support over the past 10 years. It's been amazing.
And we can't wait for the Monroe Step Challenge to begin. We're waiting on our t-shirts, but as you can see, we're not resting on our laurels.
Yeah, this man is. Obviously a proud peaker, but yeah, we're going to be wearing our new t-shirts, which are available pre-order. This September, we're doing the 10 highest Monroes virtually for our step challenge to support Blood Cancer UK.
Are we the same height?
That's called Perspective. You're certainly sweatier and hairier than I remember you. Peakers, thank you so much. Join us this September. Get your steps in, and we'll see you there.
See you there.
Awesome. All right, cool. So get your steps in. I've been trying to get myself to get more steps in. On average during vacation, especially at the convention, I got between 10 and like 17,000 steps a day. It really just kind of depended on how many times we're going back and forth from the hotel to the convention, and they were right across the street from each other, but it's also kind of one of the reasons why I get the one across the street, because it forces me to take a few more steps. The walk wakes me up so I can enjoy what I'm doing. So yeah, it's get your steps in. If you can't be part of the Monroe Challenge, that's fine. The important thing really is that you're trying to take care of yourself. It's very important. So join if you can, but either way, try to keep yourself fit by doing a little something. Just walking, it does make a huge difference. Danny Booby shared a couple of pictures here. It says Sam for the promotional of promoting says Sassenach, Scottish gin, and you know what? They didn't include a Oh, they did. There's translation. Oh, that's the other one. That doesn't help me at all. But he's promoting his Sassenach whiskey. Shocking. No, it's not shocking. And that's pretty cool. Nice pictures of him out in the sun. And yeah, good luck with the Sassenach whiskey. I think we've all had, not all of us, but we've heard about it. We know about it. We can get it if we can. Sometimes it's not available where we are. You can order it. All that fun stuff. And he's always trying to work on it and perfect it, from what I can tell. Speaking of a little Sassenach whiskey and Sam, we got him in his kilt there, people filming. It says Forever Sassenach. Exciting times at the Steam Packet Inn at the Isle of Whitehorn, Dumfries, and Galloway, Southwest Scotland last weekend. This is a credit with permission from Rosie Chilton, who got video here. I believe he's working on another promotion. And I've got a still here. Sam Hune on the Isle of Whitehorn, Dumfries, and Galloway last week for a promo video for Sassenach Wild Scottish Gin. The first one is Sam taking a break and talking to his Sassenach team members. That's him coming out, kind of having a break. It looks good. I mean, I love the fact that he's in all black. He carries it really well. I like way too much black. I really do. I wear it all the time. Or purple. And then we've got the second one here says, it says he's relaxing. Pam 304. Okay. I don't know what some of these things are supposed to be. Team members, number 2. It looks just like he's happy. Emoji, emojis here with the whiskey and drink and gin, or gin, I should say. Anyway, so cool. We should be getting a new promo from him soon, and another one here because, of course, he was at the Blood of My Blood premiere. Sassenach Spirit still buzzing from the Blood of My Blood. 2 episodes are out now. Stars, we'll toast to that. Now, here's a funny thing about that. To all of my friends who it hit drop time, whatever time that was where you were, midnight, 9 o'clock for me where I was, and got right on it. Did anybody else notice that there were more than 2 episodes available? I know Sharon did. She let me know. I only saw the first 2. I saw the third one is the one that loaded up as soon as I hit play. And I was like, no, I don't want to watch it out of order, obviously. So I backed it up. And now it's just the 2 that are available. I'm guessing Stars made a little mistake. HBO did it one time with Game of Thrones. So it happens, no one's perfect. Computers do run it, but people run the computers, and people are imperfect. So it does happen. If you were one of the lucky folks who got to see that 3rd episode, no spoilers, folks. No spoilers. We don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't already seen it. Okay. Okay, Lauren Lyall shares a bunch of pictures here, batting away the Monday scaries in my Calvins. All right, so we got her just kind of chilling out. I thought this was so cute, so I used it as part of my thumbnail, but we got a couple of pictures here. She's been sharing quite a bit, obviously, promoting Karen Peary season 2 and just sharing life. Lauren is such a sweetheart. She really is. And she shares a lot of stuff from her day-to-day life, visiting, promoting, filming, and just living. So I really do appreciate she and several folks on Outlander and Blood in My Blood are very prolific with their sharing of their lives. And it's really kind of them to let us have a little peek. Oh my gosh. Well, that's beautiful. Have a little peek into the adventure that they call reality and, just their day-to-day lives, like I said. So we got her on the beach here, lazying around at the house. Good stuff. Just a boy who loves the Titanic. Okay. All right. And we got, that's cool. I'm not sure what that is, but it's a picture and it looks cool. I like it. Nice spread. I don't have much of an appetite right now, but that does look like a nice spread. I think I might be able to handle the boiled eggs right now. Oh, yeah. Show off your thin tummy. I will not be taking this picture of myself anytime soon. I lack the thin tummy. And let's face it, I had 4 kids. My tummy's never going to look like that again. Oh, that's beautiful. That's nice. Just relax, beautiful sunny. Like a lovely sunny day, blue sky, barely any clouds at the poolside. Really good. What are we doing here? Well, not worth the sound, but looks like she's getting ready to do a thing. And, cute. That almost reminds me of a part of Disney World. Yeah, hold on. Never mind. I thought the cat was trying to eat her feet. Nope, just giving him a kiss. Okay. Cats are weird. Cats are weird. So are dogs. They're unusual. Oh, I love these charcoal masks. I love the charcoal masks. I have really dry skin. Because getting older means your hormones do ridiculous things to your body. And like every place that I used to have like oily issues, it's all dry now. So I love a good charcoal mask. It helps to exfoliate really well. And yet it also kind of helps to moisturize. I'm not really sure why. My face always feels nice and soft afterwards. And then I use a moisturizing mask on occasion. I was meant to do that with my daughter one time over vacation. But let me tell you, we were very busy.
When all of a sudden I hear this agitating, grating voice. And now I want to sit back and relax and enjoy my evening. When all of a sudden I hear this agitating, grating.
Okay, I wasn't expecting the sound to play right away. Lauren, Lyall, and 2 others share this. The shoot was such family vibes. And they're just, goofing around a little bit behind the scenes. Not lots of clips, but I believe this is more of Karen Peary filming behind the scenes stuff. Very cool. Yes, we have more Charles. Thank you to Charles Vandesite and Outlander Online. They continued to let me know when they had updates and things to share. So I tried to do a good Charles video while I was gone, but we still have a couple of things. Charles Vandesite and Outlander Online share more photos of Charles Vandervaart during the trivia event at the Fergus Festival. And I was kind of in between here, but we just got him kind of sitting. Again, I appreciate the fact that he's very careful about making sure that the kilt covers all of the stuff. Doesn't always happen with certain people. Graham, that I won't say their name, Graham, and so you got to kind of worry about that on occasion. Graham. We got Charles. I really am seriously thinking about going to the Fergus Festival and maybe staying in Canada. I probably ought to bring my husband and daughter if I do that. The Vicarious Voyager shares this. This is a repost from Scotsman Sam from McCreary Instagram, published August 8th. So it's been a little while, but it is more behind the scenes of that premiere. Everybody was together. Of course, like I said, Sam had Assassinate Spirits out to help support them, and I would play the sound, but somebody dubbed music over it. I can't do the music without getting all in trouble. I don't know how other channels get to do it. I get knocked all the time for it though. So we got behind the scenes. There's Tim, there's Sam, there's the group. So that's very cool. I thought that's a nice thing to throw in. And speaking of Tony, I said Tim, didn't I? Speaking of Tony, Lord Lovett, again, if you saw those first 2 episodes, he has some thoughts on Lord Lovett. Let's hear.
Is down and out at the moment, I would say. What does he want for his household, and why doesn't he want Brian to be a part of it?
Yeah, well, he does want Brian to be a part of it, but he just thinks Brian Fraser isn't worthy of the Fraser name at times. He does give his son a hard time. I mean, I had a hard time with my father, but not quite like this. Lord Lovett is very, very hard on I mean, me and Jamie got on a heck of a lot better than Lord Lovett and Brian Fraser do. But thank God. But he's a joy to work with, and he's an incredible young actor. But no, I think. He's all about his succession. He's all about what's coming. Can his son become, I shouldn't say too much, can his son become something incredible, something that will that be part of his legacy? But obviously he is down and out right now, and but he won't be down and out for long, or so he thinks. He's got fingers in pies, and he's working his Machiavellian magic to try and hopefully rise back to his former glory, if you will.
Lord Lovett is down and
out. Again, Tony did a fantastic job, I thought. Again, I'm not going to get really into the episodes so that we can do our chat, and I haven't set out the invites, but we are going to do one tonight. I'm going to send those out as soon as I'm done here. We're going to do episode 1 tonight, and episode 2 tomorrow. Anyway, we are not going to do episode 3. Episode 3 technically is Friday. So we will watch that Friday, and then we'll talk about that next week. But yeah, Tony did a great job, and you kind of hate him. Not Tony, but Lord Lovett, obviously. Now, of course, we have our Brian, and it does throw me off when Tony says Jamie, and I'm like, that's Brian. Okay, anyway, that's Jamie playing Brian. Anyway, Screen Rant and my cellular, I don't know what that says. Outlander, Blood of My Blood star Jamie Roy is proud of Brian Fraser being a mama's boy. Okay, all right, let's see what young Jamie has to say.
Seems to be a mama's boy, which he must be because his father is the devil incarnate. Can you talk about his home life and what's going on with his parents?
Yeah, so obviously he doesn't have the best relationship with his father. I like to think that Brian learned all his goodness from his mum. As an actor, playing those scenes with Sarah Vickers, who plays Davina, shout out Sarah, I love you. She's fantastic. It was so great, and we had this amazing connection when we first met, to the point where whenever I see Sarah, I give her a big old hug because she does feel like a mum. But those scenes were great to play, and it's nice to have some levity in Leathers with her, because if I was just stuck with my father the entire time, it wouldn't be much of a life.
And then Jamie wouldn't be how he is, I'm sure.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
Brian seems to be a mama's boy, which he must.
Cool, all right. And I did enjoy the relationship between he and Sarah, or the actress is Sarah. I enjoyed the play between he and his mother, and you get a real sense of the family life, the feelings there between all 3 of them, whether it's Lord Lovett, Brian, or Brian's mother. It's a real sense of not family, and yet there's just really a really great relationship. I want to see how they build on it, and I hope they do, between Brian and his mom. And I think, like Tony said, Lord Lovett is just awful, honestly. There's really nothing good to be said about him, but I think Tony's done a fantastic job of playing the younger version of the old fox. So I think we did well on that. And then we got a little something fun here. This is the cherry picks and 2 others. We've got a this or that, and depending on which direction they walk, it's the answer. So this is by horse or by boat, or they want to go by horse. Shortbread or tablet. I'm not sure what a tablet has to do with shortbread, but okay. Hike or read. Which would you rather do? Hike or read? All right. Night owl or early bird? Ooh, I'm oddly both. Rain or midges? Okay. Rain. All right. Rain. True love or family duty. Oh, true love. Okay. All right. All right. Nice little something there for us. Everybody, terrific. I'm going to go back and show us a little bit more of this. How about that? Ha ha ha. So that is everything that I have newsworthy today, or that I'm going to share. There is more stuff, and like I said, Kathy and some of you have been really good about making sure I don't miss anything. Some of my anonymous viewers love to send stuff and make sure that I haven't missed anything. If your thing didn't get put in this video, don't worry. I was honestly picking things that would maybe cheer me up a little bit. So I may share the stuff you've sent later on this week. But it just wanted some nice stuff today. I hope that's I hope that's cool, and that this gave you a smile. Now for the annoying part of my video, where I give you like some personal updates. As you all know, my dad had been ill for a good long while, and thanks to all of your support, I was lucky enough to be able to visit him pretty regularly this last couple of months. So I have that to thank you for so much. But unfortunately, my dad passed away yesterday. I am, of course, going to cry, but I'm trying not to do it too much here, just so y'all can understand me. And the way that happened was, as I said, we got back on Monday. I had to come straight home, get things put together. I needed to sleep because I hadn't slept in 27 hours and I was getting really tired. So I came home, took a nap. And then my intention was for yesterday to get up first thing in the morning, get Shirley up, and we go visit Grandpa because we hadn't seen him in 2.5 weeks. And luckily, we got up, we got dressed, we were out the door by 9. We were down there by about 9:45. And he was having a rough time. My mother said that they took him off the dementia medication, and I think they may have done that partially because he'd been suffering from some severe congestion, and there's every possibility that one had to do with the other, or didn't make the other one better, or the congestion medicine they wanted to get him would react badly to the dementia medicine. At any rate, he was having a rough time. My mom was holding his hand, and he was saying things like, "Are we going? Am I going? Am I coming now?" And then every now and then, "Ow." My mom was literally just holding his hand, and he kept saying, "Ow, ow, let go of me, let go of me, I've got to go." In hindsight, isn't that interesting that he was saying he had to go and was asking for permission? So, because my mom didn't want my daughter to see him in that state, and honestly, I know it was difficult for her, we wanted to go, and we're going to come back later on, when after hospice had visited him, and hopefully got his medication straightened out so that he'd be a little more lucid, and we could tell him a little bit about our trip. I was about 3/4 of the way home when my mom called me to tell me that he had just passed. So the one thing I can say is that I was lucky enough to see him after my trip, even if it wasn't a great visit. One thing about taking a family vacation when one of your family is ill is that there's extreme guilt that you're not going to be back in time to say goodbye. So in a way, I got that opportunity to see him. I didn't really get to say goodbye because I thought we were coming back. But yeah, my father passed yesterday, and that's why things are still kind of off kilter here. I keep going back and forth about the review tonight. And I haven't even gone through to get the invitations. I think I need to do it, even though I want to crawl in bed and stay there for a week. I think I need to do it. So I'm going to send out invites tonight for at least the first 2 episodes. I will have a more complete list that I will send out to everybody who's applied to be in the chats. So I guess this is another last chance for anybody who wants to be invited to talk about any of the episodes. 3 people as well as myself per episode, and it would love to hear what everybody has thought about it. We'll do the first episode tonight, and what I have been calling the Mackenzie episode. Because it's mostly, not just, but it's mostly Brian and Ellen that we're going to be focusing on for that first episode. To everybody who, when I put out that video yesterday, I was utterly overwhelmed by how many people commented, offered to be an ear, offered to do whatever they could, said, don't worry, take the time you need, and we will still be here. I thoroughly appreciate that. I can say that my dad, and this is something my mom told me yesterday, my dad was really proud of me for doing this. Doing something that gave me joy, that gives me reasons to learn new things, to work hard, to try to accomplish things, and to be able to talk about things that I enjoy with folks who also enjoy it. So I'm trying very hard to honor him by continuing. So the only reason I worry about doing the chats about the episodes is that I don't want to bust out into tears every couple of minutes. That is the only reason why I would maybe want to delay one more day. But if I do that, we're going to be talking about the second episode while the third episode is out to air. And I just feel like that's going to be weird. So I'm going to do my best to have us out and ready tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will talk about that very first episode of Blood of My Blood. And see what everybody thought about it. I have my own thoughts. I have my own opinions about what I thought they did and how I thought they did it. But it's always best when we have a few people who, all see the show in different ways, pick out certain things that are their favorites. And so it makes it a little easier for us to have a good conversation. So I am looking forward to it. It just, y'all might have to take over while I ball in a corner now and then. But yeah, I just wanted to really say thank you to everybody for the kind messages, for the emails, for the posts, for everything. I really appreciate it, deeply. And it may take me a little while to get back on a regular schedule. The funeral will be this Sunday. And so this week will be unpredictable. And so I really do appreciate your patience. So again, thank you, everybody. Yeah, I know. I thank you, Jackie. I appreciate it, guy. I don't want to make anybody else cry. All right. We don't have to do it tonight. I know. If you guys are okay, though, I think I need to. Okay? All right. I'm done. I'm done with that. One piece of really cool, good news. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? I finally figured out how to gift memberships. Yay! And so, for the next month, Sandy 13D, Grammy B in North Carolina, I Smoke and I Know Things, Amy Stockelberg, and Patrick Westmore all have a VIP membership for the month, for a month's worth of time. Not just this month, but like until the 13th or whatever of next month. So thank you very much. Yes, that does mean that you are invited to the member chat, which will take place on Friday. See why I kind of need to do this stuff? Because if I don't, it's going to be crazy. So I will be sending out invites for episode 1 chat, invites for episode 2 chat, and look out on the community posts for a link to join the member chat. All of these will be taking place at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the day assigned to that thing. Okay? And so I thank everybody for your support. I thank everybody for being with me, for understanding if I'm flighty and may or may not be here on time for the next few days. I'm in my pajamas. I didn't brush my hair. I just knew I wanted to get this set out. So I think, yay, I accomplished something. So to my members, thank you so much for your continued support. I really do appreciate it. To those of you who have been assisting me on making sure that my car was purchased and that I'm able to do the small repairs to it, I want to thank you very much for your extra support as well. To everybody who comes here and views and shares and comments, thank you. Thank you very much. I wouldn't do this if you didn't, honestly. Talking to myself is fun. I'm a very interesting person, so I have very interesting conversations with myself on a pretty regular basis, but it's more fun when you guys. It really is. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Happy Rock Publishing. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Aaron, very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jackie, Cynthia, Lorraine, Stacy, and you're not here right now, but I want to thank Kathy as well. I had a great. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you very. Aaron Winrock was me accidentally on my son's account. I won't tell anybody except everybody who watches this. Thank you, Sharon, and yeah, just thank everybody. Thank you so much to everybody who been my friend, been my supporter here. So yeah, that's it. I don't have a really big fun ending. I know you understand why, and I will do my best to be here again tomorrow. And here in a few minutes, I will send out the invites for the first round of chats about Blood of My Blood again tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Y'all know the deal. Love you all. I'm going to head on out now. And, yeah, have a really great day, guys. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Get some steps in. And if you haven't already, go watch Blood of My Blood if you're able to. And we'll talk about that tonight.